So this week we've got actually 2 movies we like.
But not for the reasons we thought we would.
So hang on to your seatbelts, you titty twatters. This is Sik&TwistedHorrorcast.
You're not getting away with that. Titty twatters? You're not... I'm not letting that happen.
I'm Cockney!
No, stop it. Jesus Christ. What's going on, guys? Oh, my God damn it. So, we've got Zombie Month still in effect. And we are talking... Dawn of the Dead, and Cockneys versus Zombies.
Not the Dawn of the Dead that I would hope to do, but that's because I'm a classics guy.
See, okay, now we're gonna get into it.
We definitely are.
But first, a little bit of news. So, a new movie coming out this fall. It's Slice. This is about a pizza delivery driver that was murdered. And they're trying to figure out whether it was a ghost, drug dealers,
or a disgraced werewolf. Just when you think you've heard it all.
We can't say they're not being original. I mean, that's a fucking mouthful right there.
Oh, buddy, yeah.
The only thing that I could say is, like, maybe that pizza place is full of vampires and we got a good fucking spread.
There's too much garlic, though.
Oh. That's true. So this is this cast in this is actually fantastic.
Yeah.
You got Joe Keery, that's Steve from Stranger Things. Mm-hmm. Hannibal Buress, Chance the Rapper, Paul Scheer, Zazie Beetz. Zazie Beetz is Domino from Deadpool 2. I mean, just a freaking cast in this thing.
Oh yeah.
The trailer doesn't really give you much to go on. I'm still
really.
You get just the general gist of exactly what that, but there's like no really telling of ghosts. They're like, guess I'm going werewolf hunting. It's just like
that's the only thing I heard.
Yeah, it's just like the pizza employees are going out on this hunting spree to find out who killed their delivery driver.
So I work at a pizza place. I'm not going to say which one, but I do work at one. And no.
Yeah.
Oh, one of us died. Fuck, who else is going to his funeral then?
Yeah. So it's like we'll give a pizza on his grave. But yeah, no, it's a comedy horror. It's supposed to be coming out this fall, so we'll keep an eye out on that. I'm not sure. I'll wait till it's out of theaters to watch that one, I'm sure.
Yeah. Then we've got a little bit of a rumor here. Not really a rumor. It has been confirmed. I've heard of it. Bloody Disgusting. We just saw about a Horror Freak News. The Blob is getting a remake.
2019 Blob, second run on the remakes.
Yeah. Old creature feature. From the old drive-in days, everybody thinks about the Blob.
Oh, yeah.
Halle Berry is apparently going to be in this one.
Oh, God. I'm not, like, saying, oh, God, because she's a bad actor. She's not. It's hard to think of Halle Berry. I think of Halle Berry in 2 terms. Swordfish Halle Berry and Catwoman Halle Berry. And I'm like, God, I hope we're getting Swordfish.
Not even Ghost? Or Storm? Sorry, not Ghost. Good God.
Ghost?
Ooh.
Really, man? You must have watched a different Peaceways movie than I was.
No, I'm thinking Storm. Sorry, my head's all fucked up this morning.
That's the thing, though. Like, you only saw Storm in the first 3 X-Men movies. And then
which were dog shit.
Like, don't call it dog shit. Like, the first one was actually, like...
It was decent.
It was decent, and the second one, like minus some problems, was like still pretty alright. It was the third, like the third one tainted the whole series. But we're not about that. We're not talking superheroes. We're talking zombies, and it's time for Dawn of the Dead.
Yes,
the 2004 remake of Dawn of the Dead, Zack Snyder's directorial debut. I mean, oh, how the mighty have fallen.
George Romero worked on the screenplay for this one, but he didn't work on the screenplay for this one. He is tagged in it as screenplay, but that's because he wrote the original screenplay in 1978.
Yes. It was George Romero as the original screenplay.
And James Gunn, who did his little work on it.
Yeah. And, I mean, good for James Gunn.
Right? Yeah, James Gunn.
He always does good work, even though he's going through some stuff. He's going through some stuff right now. And Disney's just too chicken shit to let go of the past, so they fired him off Guardians of the Galaxy 3. But I mean, but we're not about that.
We're not about a lot of shit.
So, but yeah, no.
Life.
Dawn of the Dead. The original is a cult classic, man. Like, it's still to this day.
Oh yeah.
And to me, like, I know that you don't like remakes.
I appreciate them.
Don't lie. You already said it on the podcast.
I'm angry.
That you hate remakes.
I don't like it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, I understand. I like remakes if the original's bad.
But you gotta look at it this way. Like, you're able to improve upon the remake by doing things that the original could never have accomplished with its effects, with its cinematography at the time.
Yeah.
Things like that's when I want a remake, is whenever you can truly enhance the vision of the original director. And I think what they've done here, I really appreciate the improvements that were made.
Yeah, no, I can appreciate it. I'm not gonna lie, I can. Just like, with it, I appreciated what they did with that.
Yeah. So, like, shambling zombies to me are always, like, that's a staple. It's a mainstay in zombies. Like, but
when you see a zombie sprint, it adds some shit to it.
It adds a whole fucking new realm of what the fuck.
You've got to, like, it adds a whole rush to it.
Oh, yeah.
You've got to move your ass. So,
but, I mean, we start out, we meet Anna. She is a nurse in a hospital that is starting
way too long.
Yeah, she's upset because she's on her shift for too long. But we're really starting to see the flow of infected. You hear about the guy that gets the hand. He's got the hand.
Yeah, she's like, he's in the ICU for a bite.
Well, no, because then she corrected and was like, he was in a bar fight. He had a concussion from the bar fight and had a bite on his hand, but he had like a fever or some shit like that, and so they moved him. So. But anyway, so Anna gets home. You see she lives in this idyllic neighborhood.
What about homeboy smoking a cigarette laying down in the ambulance?
What about it?
He's smoking a cigarette in an ambulance. There's oxygen in there. You put people in there.
This is back in the day when smoking cigarettes was not an issue, like, fucking anywhere.
This is what, 2004? This is post 9/11, man.
Yeah, it's post 9/11, but it's still like there wasn't like that movement wasn't really getting.
Yeah, there were still
there were still a bunch of places you could smoke cigarettes. This wasn't even like that.
You could still smoke cigarettes in Applebee's.
Yeah,
so,
this is where fucking hospital wings were just shutting down their please don't smoke in our hospital wings. So
I guess
we're in the age when we gotta start thinking of these as classics because they're old now.
Right? Yeah, I guess I get you.
So, but anyway, we go and she meets up with her husband, which I don't want to fucking get ahead of myself. I don't want to call myself for being wrong, so I'm gonna double check this. But I am fairly certain that her husband, the husband of Anna, is the same guy that is played on Saw 4 as the lawyer.
Look that one up.
He's the one with his mouth sewn shut.
Yes.
Keep going on.
Yeah, we'll keep going.
Keep going on. Let me.
She comes in, they're laying down, and she's saying that she's going to swap shifts with somebody. And so that she can have Sunday off, whatever. They're having like their little marriage talk or whatever. Mm-hmm. Boom, right in the shower.
Yeah, they do not hold any punches on just getting right into fucking.
No. There's 2 times this movie was like, all right, they're fucking. All right. It's cut right in the middle.
And I'm good for them. Like,
yeah.
I can't do sour sex. I'm a big fucking guy.
Yeah, no, I can't do that shit either. I slip and fall.
I don't fit.
There's that too.
One person in the bathroom at a time.
But then, so during the shower sex, there's breaking news on the TV. So they're missing this. They're not seeing what's going on. Mm-hmm. And we cut to them waking up in the morning. Husband wakes up in the morning and sees young.
It is.
It is. Is it?
Is it him? I freaking called it.
Is it is him? That's what I said. But yeah, that's fucking rad. Cool. Boom, connections.
Nailed it. From downtown. Twist with the fucking sinker. Anyways.
Yeah, so he wakes up and there's... So is this their daughter?
No, it's not. This is the neighbor
girl. Is this the
girl.
roller skating girl?
Yeah, this is neighbor girl.
Okay.
And I have a problem right fucking here.
She just walks in and he's like, oh, Vivian's here.
What kind of idyllic fucking world do you goddamn live in?
What neighborhood is this?
Do you know, if I would have walked into somebody's... Well, I mean, I've got different issues there, but if anybody would have walked into my mama's house unannounced...
You get shot.
When they're asleep, they would have been beaten like they were their own.
Dude, if you walk in my house, I don't know who the fuck you are. You're either getting your ass beat or you're getting shot. There's one of 2 things.
Why the fuck didn't you lock your front door?
This white people, dude.
Damn.
White ass. You saw this neighborhood.
Yeah, I saw this neighborhood. This is the kind of neighborhood that talks the shit on fucking everybody else in the goddamn neighborhood. There's no fucking way they left their fucking front door open.
But they're going just like, oh, and you can see the blood on her dress, so you're already like, oh, Vivian's turned.
Yeah, but the husband's still groggy. Doesn't really know what's going on, so he looks up. She steps into the light a little bit. And sees that her whole mouth is just gone.
Oh yeah,
her lips have been torn off.
Oh no, this is leprosy central.
He runs up to her. Oh my God, are you okay? Are you okay? Mm-hmm. Starts calling for Anna, and then next nom nom nom.
And like she freaks out and like. Goes straight into action. Locks the fucking door.
Throws her off, then locks the door.
Yeah. It goes over to him, pulls a pillowcase off, and is like,
tries to
let go. And he's just like, fuck you.
He's kind of like, he's had a day.
He's losing it.
He's had a day.
He's had a 1 hour day.
This day's been a pain in the neck for him.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Don't you start.
So, anyways, he dies, and she kind of freaks out, and then he turns fucking fast.
Oh yeah, she starts calling 911, and he's just up, and he's just like, what the fuck is going on? And then she turns around, and he's like, ah!
Yeah, I love the eye effects. That change, that visible change. Mm-hmm. You can't question the change.
No, it's very greens and yellows and veiny as fuck.
Exactly. And I love that swap over.
Mm-hmm. And she locks her. Does she get thrown in, or does she throw herself into the bathroom?
She escapes to the bathroom to get away from it.
Yeah, falls.
Like trips backwards.
And then we get the here. Okay, so she goes
She
goes to open the window, and like instead of unlocking the fucking thing, just bangs on it while she's trying to pry it open. And all of a sudden, here's Louie.
He slams his head through the door and get this great shining moment. But like instead of saying "Here's Johnny," he's and like it freaks her out, so she dips out the window. And you just start seeing the chaos that's
she
all
comes
over
out,
the city.
gets to her fucking car, and like neighbors over there like, get away from me, back up, ambulance, boom, just fucking slams him,
drills him. She hops in the car and she starts driving away, and you start seeing the chaos and mass hysteria that's just everywhere.
Car crash to explosion with a gas tanker.
On the bridge, there was a topless woman in panties.
Yeah.
Why? What was she doing naked on the bridge? What are you doing? No, I'm sorry. You don't get that naked for car sex.
I mean, they could have been playing fiddle.
No, you don't get. Well,
yeah, they could have been playing fiddle.
I forgot about that. Yeah. But no.
There was no way. Zack Snyder thought, they might have been playing fiddle. Put a naked lady on the highway.
They're not playing fucking strip road games. Why the fuck was there a goddamn naked woman on the highway?
No, it was bath salts.
Made no fucking sense.
None. No.
So, anyway, she, somebody tries to jump in her car on the bridge, and she crashes.
And then Johnny Cash.
Yeah, Johnny Cash intro. Great. Honestly, it's a great song for that opening.
Yeah, and I like that it's a little nod towards George Romero, because these are the intros to movies that he does where it's like the snippets of news scenes and the zombies running.
Yeah.
So I like that little nod to him they did.
And in that opening, there's a scene where like a car actually crashes, like drives through a horde of people.
Yeah.
That's actually news footage. Like, that's actually somebody that drove through a fucking crowd of people somewhere in the world.
Oh, Jesus. A little bit of trivia there.
A little bit of trivia.
Holy shit.
So there you go on that. So she wakes up and realizes, what the fuck?
How long has she been asleep, by the way?
I can only imagine, like, minutes.
Yeah.
Tops.
I think, like, the intro just kind of gave me that, like, oh, God, she's been asleep through all this news footage.
Yeah. No, I think it was literally, like, hits tree out for a bit, and then, like, oh, what the hell? I've been knocked out before. I did cage fighting for a while. Yeah. Getting knocked out, you're back up within... Like, if you're out for more than a minute, there's worry.
Yeah, no, yeah. We were both fighters before, so we know what it's like. It was just like, holy shit. Comatose? So
I imagine it was like hit head, resting, and then like
woozy.
Yeah, like get up and like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then world's loudest shotgun. I'm sorry, but Ving Rhames has turned his fucking shotgun all the way to 11. He racks the fucking chamber and like
say something.
Him just racking his gun should have alerted every zombie on the planet.
And he's just like, say something. She's like, please. And then that's it.
Why did you give Ving Rhames a fucking hick hillbilly accent?
I give everybody a hillbilly accent.
Anyways.
It's either British, girl, or redneck. You don't get to choose.
He has no other voices.
Stitch.
So, Jesus Christ. He probably makes Stitch sound like a fucking hillbilly. So, we keep going. They meet up with as she follows Kenneth, the police officer played by Ving Rhames.
Yes.
They are following the road a while and meet up with another group of survivors. Mm-hmm. This is Michael, Andre, and Luda.
Luda. Yeah.
Luda.
Luda, the Russian girl.
Luda, the Russian. I'm sorry. I felt bad, but every time she was like, he would say Luda's name. I called it out. Like,
Luda!
every time. So...
get out the way. No.
Jesus Christ. Don't stop. Anyways. So they meet up. They tell him, like, don't go that way. It's pretty fucking nasty over there. So they head up the hill. They go to the mall that's right on the other side of the fence, which is dead. Which it's empty because this apocalypse happened overnight.
Yeah.
Like, it hadn't started hitting major cities until overnight. So the mall shut down for the night, and then chaos happened.
Yeah. And they go in, they get inside, and...
No, hang on. Don't just jump to get inside. They get to the back door and encounter probably, like, the zombie that haunted my nightmares for so long when I saw this first. Because...
Really? This is the one?
The fucking Asian zombie missing a fucking... Like, this was the first time you got to see the true
missing
speed
his arm and everything.
bastards.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, he fucking takes off.
Yeah. Like, he was like a fucking, like, two
Usain
people.
Bolt.
Like, he was like 2 heads ahead of everybody fucking else. Like, just just fucking hauling hard ass.
And Kenneth just, like, blows the lock, and he's like, fuck this.
Yeah. Like, this is what, like, dawned on me. Like, this running zombies are my hands down worst nightmare scenario for a fucking zombie apocalypse. Like, you think about, like, Shamblers, Walking Dead style. Like, I can handle fucking hordes all day long.
Let me go for a walk.
Yeah. Just don't stand too fucking close to a corner where someone's gonna fucking gnaw
Don't
your
stand
ankle.
still and you're fine.
Exactly. Like, just walk at a fucking, like,
power walk
pace, and you're gonna beat them. It's fine.
We'll talk about that later too.
But fucking sprinting zombies is just Jesus Christ. Like, that is a game changer in the zombie universe.
Yeah, no, it really is cardio, bro. Cardio.
Fuck cardio. You have to train. There's Olympic athletes that would be caught in this fucking universe.
Oh, dude, I'd be fucked. I ain't got endurance for shit, dude.
Like, I am just...
We're big fools.
I'm 20 brands of bone in this world.
Yeah, we're fucked.
So they get into the place, throw the deadbolt on the door they just shot, and then they're trying to go secure it, and immediately we hit a horror cliche. Let's split up, gang.
Oh, yeah. No, immediately.
Ah, fuck. I hate this fucking cliche. You know how dangerous the world is. At least go in fucking pairs.
Well, there was one pair. Luda. And
the pregnant woman. The 9-month pregnant woman.
Yeah.
Sorry, 8 months. I actually found this out. The course of this movie is over 29 days. They spend 29 days in the mall. It's a extra feature on the DVD that shows it's like Andy's videotape. Andy is the gun nut over on the other side.
Yeah.
Gun shop. They show a video cassette from him, from his side, and
I gotta watch that.
It shows that they've arrived on this day, and he died on this day, and the day he died is the day everybody left.
Yeah.
And it was a 29-day span. So this movie took its course over 29 days, and she had to be like 8 months pregnant.
Yeah, at least. Yeah, she was popping, dude.
Like eight and a half
like a
months.
snake swallowed a basketball.
So, yeah, the fucking pair was Anna the nurse, who's pretty, like, on the verge of crying because, like, she's holding it together really well, but she breaks down eventually.
Oh, yeah.
The pregnant woman, Luda, and... and
Every time.
And then Kenneth, the police officer. That's the only people. And that's not a group of searchers. That's just the people that don't go fucking do anything.
And, like, okay, the window breaking scene. Homeboy's got a crowbar. You couldn't find anything quieter than a toilet to break this window with?
Oh, yeah, no. He hucked... So they when they come through the back door, they're in one of the shopping areas in what's called Metropolis in this area. And the way he gets through the window when he's holding a metal crowbar is to pick up a toilet.
He does two things in this part that, like, I'm like, fuck you.
Huck through a fucking window to break the window. Now, I get maybe you don't want to cut your hands up or something. Throw the crowbar.
Yeah, you could pick it up.
Or throw literally anything else in that fucking... Why a toilet?
Why the absolute heaviest thing in the store? Then he goes off by himself...
to
the sporting goods store...
and exchanges the crowbar.
Metal crowbar for a croquet... What are they called? Mallet, yeah. Croquet mallet.
Yeah.
For swing breaks.
A wooden croquet
mallet. Yeah. I'm like... You're in a sports store. They've baseball bats.
Yeah.
Like,
all sorts of shit. You
working out
stick
clubs.
with your crowbar. It's got a fucking hook.
Yeah.
It's penetrating power. Anyways.
He's really showing off that he works at Best Buy here.
And he immediately shows how inferior that fucking weapon is because he opens up the back door because he hears some scratching, strangling going on back there.
Goes to hit somebody with it.
See a zombie that is chowing down on his janitor neighbor and jumps on him. He, like, scrambles backwards, takes a swing across the jaw, and immediately it snaps in half and he gets fucking tackled to the ground. And, like, yeah, he skewers the zombie with the extra piece that's left over.
But you still broke it first try.
Like, you could have fucking, like, taken half of his fucking jaw. You could have fucking hooked the skull with the damn crowbar.
Yeah. And then he doesn't grab his crowbar on the way out. When they run to the elevator...
He's got nothing.
Yeah,
no, he's a moron.
There are two scenes with this elevator, and both time they are playing, Muzak's, I'm All Out of Love.
Yeah, no. Oh, in the elevator, yes.
In the elevator, yes.
Before that, it was, Don't Worry, Be Happy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, a zombie comes out and attacks the girls and Kenneth. Kenneth takes the zombie, gets knocked into the fountain behind him where he gashes his arm open, and then Anna comes with the shotgun and saves the day. Yeah. But they don't kill the fucking zombie. They just leave it, like, twitching all over the place.
Yeah, no, it's a twitcher.
So they run out. He gashed his arm open, but is not hurt. They run upstairs. They run to the elevator, go up, and immediately are confronted with the biggest three Napoleon complex motherfuckers in the world.
Well, one of them's just young.
One of them's
just following.
The trainee is young, and he's trying to stay safe. Mm-hmm. But the other two are just fucking, like, hillbilly redneck, fucking PBR loving.
Well, one of them kind of makes up for it towards the end.
Yeah.
He's a good guy in the end of it.
And that's one reason I love this movie is because there's actual character development.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
But fuck my life, these guys are assholes. And I get that's the point. And they kind of show why later on. Mm-hmm. But
and they lock them into, is this like TV World?
The TV World is just where they're at. Yeah. So they kind of just keep them under watch. Yeah. There. It's kind of, I don't think it's called TV World. I think it's just like an electronics store.
And, Luda. It has to take a pisser.
Yeah. Husband goes with, and they find out that she was bitten. Not hard. It was just like a small, like, gash. Yeah. Small scrape, really.
A problem that I have with this movie, though, is the inconsistency with how fast you turn.
Yeah.
Because it's like the bigger people turn quicker.
It wasn't that bigger people turn quicker. Because
she takes days to turn, whereas, like...
she made it halfway through the fucking movie.
Yeah.
Whereas the father that comes later in, he
takes like a day.
He goes from fine to dead.
Quick.
like dead on his own turning.
Yeah.
Like within a fucking day.
Yeah, and Big Lady takes a minute to turn, and
Husband
earlier took fucking 30 seconds.
Big Lady didn't take a minute to turn. She was like already on her way.
Yeah, they brought her in a wheelbarrow.
She was already like on death's doorstep.
Right.
So
we'll talk about that. That's the one that fucking scared me for days. Was that zombie?
Oh yeah.
Shit.
So anyway, so they come up with a plan that after they see Luda getting that she's got a bite on her. You were like, oh fuck, that's gonna be bad.
And Best Buy dude, I can't remember his name to save my life.
Michael.
Michael, yeah, he's sitting there and he's talking to CJ, and he's like, "Look, man, we can board up this shit.
Yeah, we need to board this.
We can put a sign up on the roof, letting people know, hey, alive inside." You know, he's smart. He's a smart motherfucker.
Oh yeah,
like he knows what's up. And CJ's just like, fine. Everybody's got a job to do.
And Anna is in the meantime stitching up Kenneth Vingram's arm, and this is where another bit of trivia comes in.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, man, this one's a fucking doozy.
Oh, yeah?
So, for the scene where Anna stitches Kenneth's wounds, the director hired a real nurse for the close-ups. She misunderstood the director's directions to go deeper and inadvertently punctured Vingram's skin and stitched the prosthetic to his arm. He didn't say anything till after the scene was done filming, and the director thought the blood was merely a really good effect.
Ving Rhames is a badass, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Like, dude, if somebody punched my skin, ow, you bitch. Wow.
Yeah, right? He's just sitting there just like, yeah, just fucking do it. I don't give a fuck. Fucking show me.
I could just see him just internally like, ow, and he's just like sitting there like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Exactly.
Keep going.
No, I gotta be a hard ass, man.
I'm Ving fucking Rhames.
No, that was good. That wasn't that redneck.
Thank you.
You're getting better. So yeah, no. And by the way, just so you know, George A. Romero actually professed to being surprisingly impressed with the film.
Oh, good. Good on him.
Fuck you for hating it.
Yeah, fuck you. So they're up on the top, and they're seeing that there's a guy across. They see Andy. They do see him.
This isn't yet.
No,
this is not yet.
Okay, but they're putting the SOS on the roof and everything like that, and
no, because they see the helicopter first.
Mm-hmm. And they're like, "Oh fuck yeah!" And it just passes right the fuck over.
No, you're right. They do see Andy on this point because they start. They see him writing messages.
Yeah, and they're holding it up and shit.
Yeah,
I like him. I like Andy.
Yeah, Andy's a good dude. Yeah. To the bitter end. So I guess I should be to the bitten end.
They're back inside. I fucking hate you.
But I'm ting. So
they're inside and they're watching TV. Is it?
Yeah, they lock them in. They lock the guys, the group, into one of the like Bed Bath Beyond places, and
there's a preacher blaming sin.
Yeah, blaming sin and homosexuality and gay marriage and murder, rape, abortion, and all this shit on the reason that the dead have come back to life.
And I'm like, fucking, of course, there's got to be one. Yeah. Joel Osteen going at it.
But they, so they decide. The morning comes, the lights turn on. They send the rookie downstairs to go get to go shut the morning music and shit off.
Oh yeah, turn it off. Yeah.
To go shut down the startup times, and he lets the group out because they say they got to go to the bathroom, and there's fake bathrooms in here. So
yeah.
And as they're running about, they hear a truck.
Yeah. Yeah, so they go up and they see just this fucking truck going at it, dude, just flying around.
Yeah, because the kid sees the truck on the security cameras, and then they all run upstairs to the roof, seeing this thing is just shooting every fucking zombie, just plowing them down.
And they're just like, okay, yeah, we gotta let these motherfuckers in.
And CJ runs up at this point with Bart, his partner, and they're like, I'm not letting anybody fucking in here. I do not want to fucking die. I'm not fucking doing it.
Which I'm even like, if this was happening, I'd say the same thing.
Because I mean, he said like, I don't want to let other people in here because we don't know if they're infected.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's kind of fair.
Yeah.
Like, it's shitty, but it's fair. There's like steps you can take.
Yeah.
And
unfortunately, during drastic times, you gotta kind of be a dick.
A little bit, but that was a bit much.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
And they did take the steps later on, but so they got him in. They get him inside, and they realize that the woman is in a wheelbarrow.
Yeah, this is a big bitch.
She is not functioning well.
No.
So they get her in, and Anna starts to check people out because the father has been bitten.
Yeah.
The old woman's been bitten, and Tucker, the trucker-looking guy, Tucker the trucker, he's got a cut on his leg.
Yeah. And immediately, Kenneth wants to take that truck.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm going to Fort Passer, and they're like,
oh, by the way, they took the guns. They kind of like grabbed the guns off of CJ and Bart and locked them up.
Yeah, locked them up. Yeah. And then they're just like, don't bother, because he's wanting to go see his brother.
Yeah.
He wants to find his brother, meet up with him.
Yeah.
And they're like, don't bother. And then he's like, what, is everybody dead? And he's like, dead-ish.
Yeah, this is the douchebag.
Is everybody
Steve.
dead?
This is the douchebag Steve, the rich entitled asshole.
Yeah, no, he just won't answer the goddamn question. He's like, is everybody dead? If by dead you mean this. So yes, thank you. Yes, fucking move on.
Yeah. So yeah, they move through, and this is when the your favorite zombie.
Oh God, no! Don't like this. No, don't like it. No. Big bitch.
Go ahead.
Don't bring something that's already hungry, turn it into a cannibal, and chase it after me. No. For a big bitch, she was booking it, bro.
Yeah. That's why I fucking hate this universe. Oh, this is my worst fucking nightmare. Like, even the big people are faster than me.
No.
So yeah,
it's just like she looked disgusting anyway.
Yeah. And so they see her turn, kill her.
Is this the part? Okay, so they kill her, and then we find out how they're all changing.
Yeah, this is where they realize that the bite is what's infecting them.
And they go to kill Papa Bear.
Yeah, they go to kill the dad, and they're like, this is the dumbest shit for me. Because she runs in trying to save him for reasons.
When she was already like, no, he's infected too.
Yeah,
like,
he's infected. The bite is the cause.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are you arguing? Get him out of there.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to kill
him. How about we
him.
get Tucker too?
Yeah. Like,
I didn't get bitten. Well, we don't know for sure.
Bitten, guys. Easy now. I wasn't bitten.
Yeah. And, like, the dad dies, and they take care of all that shit, and immediately start breaking into Richard Cheese's...
No. Because they had the argument with him first, saying like the daughter didn't want him to kill him,
right?
So they decided to just they decided to just let him turn, before they killed him. And I'm like, okay, that's
more painful.
I mean, that's cool for the daughter and all. They get some a little more time, but you just watched your dad deteriorate in front of your fucking eyes.
And it's so inhumane, dude. Like, if I get bitten, just fucking take me out, dude.
Yeah, everybody wants to there's a cure. What if there's a cure? There's not a fucking cure, guys. Like, I'm sorry.
We're in the mall. We're surrounded. There is no cure. Fuck you. Die.
We're not in a fucking position that we can, fucking work up a goddamn laboratory in here.
Mm-hmm. And, she takes off into this, I don't know what kind of store, but homeboy, young security guy, is watching the videotape and seeing her.
Yeah, so...
And it's just like, fuck, I need to go talk.
Now they trigger into...
Richard Cheese's Down with the Sickness.
Jazz Lounge Down with the Sickness.
Oh my god, and my girlfriend at this part's like, I like this version.
Yeah. They're showing kind of like how everybody's passing time.
Yeah.
From playing golf to trying on clothes and.
I like the rooftop chess between Andy and Kenneth. I love it.
So yeah, they're playing rooftop chess and
he's lost for like the fifth time.
Andy's just getting his ass. Andy's kicking Kenneth's ass, and Kenneth's just like, we need
to find a new game. And we see the sex between blonde lady who has no backstory.
I think she's just
guy.
like one of his bimbos.
Yeah. With Steve, who is recording it.
Yeah.
Because
he's in his. So they. I'm sorry. One of my favorite fucking scenes is the torture scene, pretty much.
Oh God!
Of he's the organist from a church is like confessing the first time.
When I first knew I was gay.
So it's the two security guards that they've been locked up, and
they have no choice but to listen.
And he's just sitting there, just like, when I first knew I was gay, it was when I saw this man, and he was. Showing off,
dude.
Yeah, the landscaper is just his muscles were rippling, his eyes were blue. He's, oh my God, I'm in hell. This is torture.
Stop.
He like slams his head down and just holding his ears. Just, I was just like, fuck, that's.
Oh my God, it's so great. And then we cut over back to the rooftop where they're like, oh, he got Jay Leno, and then they wipe it off, and I cried a little bit. Because of the recent death in the movie
Burt
community,
Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds. And he's like, tell him to get Burt Reynolds. And I'm like...
But so they're doing like a celebrity look-alike shooting gallery style game with Andy across the road.
Yeah. Tell him to get Rosie O'Donnell. I'd be like, shit, I got that one.
He was like, that's too easy. That's too easy. So, they... This is when the power goes out in the mall.
Yeah.
And they decide they need to go down to turn the power back on. CJ and the guards come with, and CJ and Bart go with Michael and Kenneth with his loud ass shotgun. God,
fuck, dude. Like
the only thing that could make it louder was, I'm cocking my gun!
Be prepared, zombies!
Shack! So they go down, and this is where they find a dog that's down there because of reasons.
Chips.
Yeah. They named him Chips.
Yeah,
but
she got super attached in 2 hours, dude. Like,
fuck me. So they find Chips, and Bart was like, "See, I told you I heard something," but doesn't see the fucking zombie.
Yeah.
Fucking coming at him from behind that grabs on, bites him.
Yeah, I didn't feel bad for this death.
Oh no, Bart was an asshole through and through.
Oh yeah.
So they start running. Bart gets taken the fuck down by a small horde, and they lock themselves in this like gas area. Like it's a small gas station where they fill up the shuttles.
Yeah. Yeah. Which at this time upstairs they're kind of like talking, and homeboy, what was his name? Andre is like, where's all that lemon shit, whatever, and takes off, and like the nurse is just like, hey, can I check on Luda? And he's like, no, we got this, and just takes off, and you're like, oh shit.
So this is one of the problems, is that the times between deaths are
super inconsistent,
very inconsistent, because Luda was bitten, and she was bitten at the beginning.
Yeah.
And she has been fine for a very long time, and is only now just on the verge of death.
Yeah.
Whereas the dad was fine earlier, bitten. He was bitten. It comes in bitten, but he's fine, and then all of a sudden he is he's dead within a day.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very insanely inconsistent.
So it was just weird, and maybe there was like time lapses or whatever. But still very inconsistent.
Mm-hmm.
So the Yeah, so they get into this little chamber where they have the gas and they're fighting off zombies on all sides. This actually was a small this is a game I remember playing, based on this scene where they're surrounded on all sides by chain link fence and zombies are trying to crawl up. It was an old computer flash game. Where shoot the zombies down.
Oh fuck, that's awesome.
But they're shooting the zombies off, and then they douse the whole place in gas and light it on fire. And this is in a wood concrete structure, so that's not going to
do shit.
But they do not say how they get out of there.
No, they just kind of.
They just get out.
Yeah.
And appear back in the mall.
And they get in, and it's just like, is this where we hear the gunshots going off?
So we see that Andre has got.
He's gotten the baby out.
We see Andre's got her strapped to the bed.
Yeah.
Because she's about to turn.
He's just like, breathe, baby, breathe.
Yeah.
And then she stops breathing, and he's like, breathe.
She dies. And it's kind of an emotional scene.
Yeah, it is. It's very sad.
And then he realizes the baby is still moving. So
yeah.
Then now we've got a zombie birth happening.
Oh, God. This baby.
And the whole birth scene happens as Doreen. No, it's not Doreen.
Doreen. Or not? No, that's the other movie. But I can't remember her goddamn name.
I don't remember her name either. The old lady
comes in and she's like, "What the fuck? We got to kill her."
Yeah, shoots her. Death of a great rapper.
It shoots her. They shoot each other, and then they shoot each other to death.
Yes,
and the group everybody runs in, and they're like, "What the fuck? See the baby?" And it's just like, and you're like, "What the fuck?"
And it zooms out, and you hear another gunshot.
Yeah,
and it's like,
and my girlfriend at this point goes, "Oh my god, it's so cute." I was like, "The fuck did you just say?" I was like, no, you kill that fucking thing.
So yeah, the camera zooms out and you hear another gunshot. Yeah. It's really like powerful scene actually.
Right, yeah. They come out and they're like, Steve is just like, where are we gonna fucking go? Go to the marina where my boat's at? No. Yeah. They're like, actually, no, that's a really wish you would have brought that up earlier.
And then they said they're gonna soup up some of the shuttles with some aluminum siding and some barbed wire.
CJ's like, so you just want to like tank out these things, go to the marina on this guy's yacht, and then just take off? Yeah. I'm in.
But like this is what gave me like Dead Rising thoughts as they're souping up this fucking
thing. No, they make like war machines out of these.
Yeah. But so they need to send food to Andy because Andy is starving. Andy is the guy from across the way at the gun range. Mm-hmm. And they send the dog because zombies don't fuck with the dog.
Yeah.
So they put bags on the dog. Andy blows a whistle.
He already has a doggy door?
Yeah.
And some gun stores do sell rape whistles, so it made sense.
The whistle, yes, but the dog door thing, not so much.
He gets in and he gets the walkie-talkie and everything, and he starts.
But at the same time as the dog gets in from the door,
zombies immediately
also
flood into the door. And he's like, "Oh, one got in, man. Oh, fuck, he dinged me up pretty bad, but I'm okay. Fuck, these bastards bite hard."
Yeah.
He's like,
they're all like, "Fuck, god damn it." And at the same time, fucking Nicole.
Yeah, because they're like, daughter, just let him die. We'll keep him calm, whatever.
The goddamn daughter steals the fucking truck from earlier in the movie.
Why not steal one of the tanks is what I want to know.
No, why fucking bother at all? You know the zombies don't go for fucking dogs. You're trying to rescue She's trying to rescue the fucking dog. She's trying to rescue Chips. She's so fucking distraught at the thought of it, but she just watched Chips walk through a fucking horde of zombies.
The entire time freaking the fuck out.
Walks through perfectly fine and untouched, not even chasing it, and she has to steal the fucking truck and crash it over next door just so she can possibly maybe save fucking Chips. I'm sorry. It's a dog.
Yeah.
That you've had for less than a month.
Yeah, no. Fuck that dog. I'm out of here.
Exactly.
I love dogs. I'm a dog guy, but dude, fuck that dog. I'm out of here. I gotta go. It sucks.
Easy Jersey Shore.
Oh, buddy.
Just with dogs.
Dogs.
So, but yeah, now they've got to go rescue Nicole.
Yeah.
Because Nicole's dang. So they go through the sewers and come up through the middle of the street where they sneak. No, where
they go through the sewers.
Where they start sneaking, and then the fucking sewer grate shuts back, clangs loudly, and now there's a fucking horde on them.
Yeah. You're like, shit.
Yeah. They get into the gun store where they needed more ammo anyway.
Yeah.
So they load up hardcore and
find her in the closet.
Yeah, find her. She's fine. Kill Andy, who's turned.
Yeah. Sad moment.
Yeah.
And then go to take off, and they're like, fuck, how are we going to get out of here? Smartest shit in the world, dude. They hook up a propane tank with a flare, because a propane tank, if you shoot it, nothing. It's just going to miss.
Exactly.
So they hook it up with a flare, which also works as like a nice target, so you can see it because it's dark. And so they throw it.
They light the
CJ
flare.
Gets on the fucking roof and just like immediately, boom, hits it, missed, explosion.
Yep.
Throws a bunch of them back, and they are able to make it back into that sewer, get across the street. But
Tucker dies.
Yeah, Tucker dies, and which sucked. That was a sad death too.
I actually enjoyed Tucker, but I mean, he was really there. You can
kind of there.
After watching horror movies for so long, you can just kind of tell who's just fucking fodder.
Yeah, who's just filler in this goddamn movie.
And that man was some fodder.
Yeah, and
so yeah, no, they get in and they realize they can't get the door shut in time, so zombies start flooding through the.
And they're like, move! There's like this crowd of zombies behind them. We gotta go now. Fuck this 5-day shit. We gotta go now.
They get to the fucking trucks and they start hauling ass out. They got the front one with the fucking bulldozers on it.
Yep.
And they get locked down by the main horde that's outside. And they get bogged down and can't move.
Bring the chainsaws.
Yeah, they're running the chainsaws along the sides.
Do
of the
another
truck,
flare propane,
which is the most powerful fucking thing I've ever seen in my
damn,
life.
I've seen videos. I've never actually done it, but I've seen videos of people actually blowing these things up. It's not that big.
Yeah,
this thing is like huge.
I mean, I get it. It's a movie, and you're trying to make it exciting.
This is like Michael Bay big, though.
Yeah, exactly. Calm the fuck down, Snyder. Snide son of a bitch.
God, I hate you.
So, they throw another propane tank and blow the fucking zombies all the way away.
Yeah, you see like the wave as they all fall over.
Yeah. They drive through, and then as they're driving through the streets, the guy goes to pull the fucking chainsaw
because they see one that's on there.
It's on the side still.
They jerk the fucking truck because they're doing a hard left.
Hard left.
Hits Bimbo.
Yeah, he's got the chainsaw and he stumbles with the chainsaw in hand in the truck and just starts cutting through the fucking Bimbo.
And I like a non-zombie death every now and then. I really do.
No, that was nice. And then as they continue to turn, they flip the truck.
Flip it. Yep. And like Steve just like looks over, and there's Kenneth. He's like
holding his hand out for help.
Yeah, and he just takes the fuck off.
Deuces. Yep. Hops out of the truck and is immediately jumped on by a fucking zombie.
Oh yeah. He gets fucked up.
Yeah. So Anna, they pull the truck back. Kenneth and
one other was still alive inside.
The rookie.
The rookie. And he gets to meet back up with his girl, and Steve comes around the corner, and another one jumps off the top of the truck.
No. Steve comes around the corner.
Yeah.
And Anna's just like, I got this. Boom!
Like just...
Yeah, and then another one jumps out from behind a pile of rubble. They down him really fucking quick.
Yeah.
And they're like, come on, we gotta go. Horde. Like,
and she grabs the boat keys.
She runs back, grabs the boat keys, which puts her in a lot of danger. They get into the truck where they're fighting off the zombies from getting inside. And then they driving through to the marina, plow into the fucking... the dock, which is actually kind of smart because what it did was
they blocked off the fucking dock
the ramp.
Yeah, and they So they go to take off,
but the front door is jammed, so they have to go through the back.
Yeah.
CJ stays behind to try to buy him some time, and
like shoots a fucking flare to get it started. There's this big ass propane tank behind him, which somehow causes less of an explosion than the smaller one before.
Yeah.
And he just lights that flare and shoots behind him and blows the whole fucking thing to smithereens.
Yeah, sacrifices himself.
And they
like,
get on
really, like, it's serious character development through this whole fucking movie. Like, CJ goes from complete dickhead to, like, one of the fucking character favorites.
Yeah, you feel bad when
without even much fucking conversation.
No, it was great. They did it very well.
Kenneth goes from, like, hard ass about himself to caring about the group and the brotherhood, and Anna and Michael, you see a relationship. This budding romance that springs up. The rookie and Nicole even have this romance. Yeah. The rookie comes a long way.
Oh, yeah.
Nicole, I wish would have gotten bitten, but whatever.
Yeah. They get on the boat. They find the boat without a honker or anything like that.
Without a what?
I don't know. An alarm, like a beeper. Like I said
honker? A honker? The fuck is a honker?
Oh, shit. They find the fucking boat.
It's just a fucking homeless guy on there. Honk! Honk!
Two with by land, one by sea.
Jesus. So, yeah, they find the boat, which I did wonder, but maybe he described the boat to him.
Yeah, like, maybe.
This is where it's going to be, end of the marina on the right, whatever.
Right. And they get on, and
Michael says, I's got to stay behind.
Peace out, guys. Give me a gun.
Shows that he was bitten on the arm whenever Anna went back to grab the boat keys.
Yeah. And takes off, and he's like, I'm going to watch sunset.
And shoots himself in the head.
Yeah, which was sad. And you think movie over.
So movie kind of over. But like intermittent
credit scenes,
intermittent cuts with the credit scenes showing
running out of food, running out of water.
They've run out of food, they've run out of water, they've run out of gas. The motor blows.
Yeah,
and
like everything that could go wrong is going wrong. And how big is this fucking lake, by the way?
It wasn't a lake. I think this was an because they were saying there was islands.
Yeah, they were saying there's islands in that lake.
I don't think it's a lake.
I thought they did.
I don't think they say lake.
Maybe not.
But anyway, so they find an island out in the middle of the sea, and they go over to it, finally dock their ship, start getting off, and then another fucking horde comes around, and it triggers fucking Down with the Sickness from the start this time.
Like, fuck yes!
And like, it's kind of funny. At this point, I accidentally like flipped my controller and I played it at 1.5 speed. So I was like, get down with sickness! Get down with sickness! Oh, Jesus Christ! You need to calm the fuck down!
Come on, David Draymond, Jesus!
Holy shit!
But yeah, that's that movie, man.
So a couple bits of trivia real quick. There was a couple of zombies in there that were missing legs and limbs and things like that were actually played by amputees.
Yeah.
Which I thought was actually really fucking cool. The overweight woman that was wheeled in the wheelbarrow,
I hate her,
is a man. She was played by a man. How's your mind?
Oh, fucking kinds of fucked up, dude.
How'd that feel? Tom Savini made a cameo in this movie. As they're watching TV, he's one of the sheriffs of a place that's really doing well. Kind of teaches them that they need to shoot for the head and things like that. So I thought that was really fucking cool. Yeah, it was just a lot of really fascinating stuff went into this. You know, this is Zack Snyder's directorial debut, which, I mean, like I said, he's done some great stuff. I love Watchmen. I'm one of the few people that I fucking know
I fucking love Watchmen, dude.
I love the Watchmen. Oh yeah, real quick. Nathan Fillion auditioned for the role of Michael.
Fucking.
I'm kind of glad they didn't go with him.
Yeah, no.
I cannot see that.
I wish they would have casted him, though, and then named the boat Serenity.
That's fucking good.
Yeah, Zack Snyder, though. That's crazy.
Yeah. So, that is number 1.
Number 2 is Cockneys versus Zombies.
Cockneys versus Zombies.
I'm doing this whole bit.
Don't
British
do,
act. No,
don't
I'm not.
do this whole fucking. I will murder you in your sleep.
So
I'll just tell everybody that you started sleeping in the middle of the podcast.
So we start off.
So this is a movie that's based in
East End,
London.
Yeah,
and it starts out with a fucking excavation team that's working to build a new set of
apartments,
luxury homes for the elderly.
Yeah,
and they find this underground crypt.
Which is like it's supposed to be. So the entire movie they kind of allude toward like the Black Plague actually being zombies.
It's something
with the rats, and then like this tomb is actually like it has the timeline and everything.
I think the rats were running from the danger. I think that was like the cliche of animals running in mass from a horrific thing.
But they also say that like this tomb is a plague pit. It has the name of the king that was. One of the kings, at least, that was during the Black Plague. So, I mean, it made sense, but I was just like, don't fucking do that.
Yeah, I don't like that. So, they get into this crypt where there's, like, this fucking shell of a corpse that's still animated somehow.
It just starts moving. You're just like, Pirates of the Caribbean, I've seen this
chomps
shit.
down on one of the fucking, the guys with the goddamn worst blood effects I've ever
Oh my god, it's so
seen.
bad.
It looks like CGI fucking grape juice.
I went into this movie thinking it was going to be a really bad movie.
This
like,
was
I really
bad.
did.
I enjoyed the goddamn movie.
Dude, it was good,
but not for the reasons I thought I would. Not for the reasons I thought I didn't think I was going to enjoy this movie. So
no,
but not. I didn't enjoy. I enjoyed this movie for different reasons than this podcast's purposes.
Yeah, no, yeah.
So
I liked it as a comedy. As a horror movie, it's dick.
and really, I think it was meant to be a comedy. As
it
much
was.
Comedy as
it
in it. But like even, we're gonna get into it.
Yeah.
Because I want to talk about it like once we get there.
Yeah.
So we meet the two protagonists of this fucking movie.
Most incompetent people in the world in this movie.
Yeah. Really, like the whole scene of not being able to start the truck is completely pointless.
Oh yeah, no. Let's see.
Yeah. So he buys.
Fuck it.
He's bought a van.
Warms his hands. Like this dude's got like domino luck.
Yeah. So they're brothers, and one of them he buys the truck of his van so that they can do a armed robbery later on, and. They can't get the thing started. And then the one that bought it was just like, oh, no. And just starts it right the fuck up.
And you're just like, why?
But, like, it never comes back into play, though. Like
they brought it up once.
It happens once, but it's pointless.
Yeah, they come back and they're like, we gotta get out of here. Fuck it, man, you start it, because I can't.
Yeah, and he just reaches over and starts it right up, and then they drive off, and it doesn't actually function at all. So...
It's a really good intro, by the way. I was like, oh, this is where they spent most of the... I'm expecting it because we've seen it so many times where it's like most of their funding went into the intro, but no.
So they meet a guy that just walks in front of their car and nearly gets fucking drilled by the name of Mental Mickey.
Who is played by English musician Bashy.
Yeah.
Bashy.
Yeah, if any of you know who that is, good on you, because I don't. So they...
Nope.
He just pretty much tells him, like, I'm not to be fucked with.
Most annoying guy in the entire movie, too.
I cannot stand this character.
Like the entire movie, his little airy laugh and all that shit.
Just incompetent, aggressive for no reason.
Calls everybody a Muppet.
No, Muppets, that's actually a thing.
I know it is, but, like, he does not stop using that one. You can't come up with anything different. You fucking Muppet.
I love Muppet. I've always loved Muppet.
Of course you do. Headbutts the car for no reason.
Yeah, because he's got a metal plate in his head from when he was in
Iraq.
and he just slams his fucking head into his car for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
And it just saunters off after telling him, don't fuck with me. I'll see you guys at 2 o'clock.
And, like, they go into, like, okay, I gotta talk about some of these fucking insults that they use, because I love Cockney insults. We've got fucking Muppet. We've got pair of tits, yuppie twat. There's so many that are just hilarious.
I needed a goddamn fucking dictionary, because without subtitles, I would have been fucked.
Well, dude, I love the old man that's like, it makes sense, it rhymes, and they're like, with what? With this and that, and this and that, and this and that. It's English. Doesn't anybody here speak English, isn't it? And you're just like, no, I didn't understand a fucking lick of that.
I had no fucking idea what you were talking
when
about.
When even other Cockneys don't know what the fuck you're saying.
So then we meet Alan Ford.
Oh, God, I love Alan Ford.
If you don't know who Alan Ford is, go watch Snatch.
Oh, my God. Drop everything and watch it.
It's not a horror movie.
No, but it's fucking great.
It is fucking gold, though. Jason Statham, Alan Ford, just fucking...
Oh, my God. Brad Pitt plays a pikey.
Yeah, Brad Pitt is a pikey. It's just goddamn gold, people.
Love it, yep.
It's gold.
And he's in this old folks' home. And they talk about how he used to be in the war fighting Nazis, and they do a flashback of him fighting Nazis, and I'm like,
no, they show a flashback of him running into a room full of fucking Nazis that are literally glued to the fucking floor because they don't fucking move at all. As he runs in and slaughters them.
Well, Nazis are dumb.
So, but they show the fact that this old folks' home where Alan Ford is living is in trouble.
Yeah, it's going under.
They're days from going under, and then they're gonna move all the old people somewhere else.
Up north,
and
he was just like, we find out later, Grandpa has never been up north. He's never lived anywhere other than East End.
Yeah, so the boys show up and they're
giving out food.
They're doing the Meals on Wheels. That's their job. And they stop for a minute and they're like, what would our parents think of what we're doing? And they show this. People
are gonna look down on you because we're working class. Now we're gonna go out for a minute and we'll be right back.
And they both pull up fucking like hunting style shotguns.
Kick open the door.
Okay, the father is Dexter Fletcher. He is Lock, Stock, and Loaded Barrels. He's in that as the chef. Kick Ass. Can't put my finger on who he is in Kick Ass. Doom.
Yeah, we know him from Doom.
He is
very well.
Pinky, the guy in a wheelchair.
Yep.
So this is a good actor, man. But they pull up fucking guns, kick the door open.
Come on, you fucking pigs! You're never gonna take us alive.
Yeah.
It's just like, what the fuck?
So they go out and they go to do this the robbery. They're doing a bank robbery to try to get money
with the most incompetent robber in the world. Their little friend, I can't remember his name.
God,
did I write it down? Davey.
Davey.
And they flash back to like, well, if you're that great of an expert, you can't get caught. And he's like holding the gun at this.
He's got his fucking gun on his shoulder.
Gas station. He's like, oh, you want to see my Scott?
So he's talking to a hot chick at the register, and he's like, I'll tell you what, this is a hard life that I live in. And she goes, oh yeah, I bet so. And he goes, you wanna see my scars? And she goes, ooh yeah. And like he sets the gun down on the counter in front of her to lift his fucking shirt to show scars. And she grabs the gun and just bit right in the face. Oh my god.
At this point, you get set up with who the fucking people are in this. The only competent one is the girl, the cousin, who knows how to hotwire and lockpick anything.
Yes. So she was like, they decide they go in and they're like, yeah, well, shouldn't we wear like masks or costumes?
Oh, I've got this on lock, and gives them all mustaches.
Yes.
Fake mustaches. And she's like, I've got tits, you tit. She's like, well, they're not very big, are they?
So you shouldn't have that much problem. And I'm like, fucking Christ. Shut up.
They've already been told the cameras aren't working anyway.
Yeah. So the whole place is going under a fucking renovation for security purposes, and they're just waiting. So they go in to do this bank robbery, and they're all wearing construction outfits because fucking reasons. And they're wearing the fake mustaches because fucking reasons. And they get in, and the fucking manager's like, "Oh, are you guys from the construction company here to get your money?"
And they're like,
"What?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what we're here for." So they get in, and they're like, "Okay, and let me just get your forms."
They're like, "Oh, we weren't given forms.
We don't have forms." And so she immediately triggers the silent alarm.
Yeah, which makes sense.
And fucking Mental Mickey fucking pulls his shotgun out, just like, "Give me the fucking money."
They get down to the fucking thing, and they're like,
"There's way more money than I anticipated."
Because they're like a couple $100,000 is what they're expecting. They get down, they're like,
$2.5 million.
How much money is this? $2.5 million is what they're looking at, dude.
Yeah, so they bag all the fucking money up, and they go out the front door where the cops are waiting for them.
Yeah.
And Mental Mickey immediately opens fucking fire on all of them.
Yeah.
And then goes back inside, takes hostages.
Comes back out. And it's immediately post-apocalyptic.
Yeah. This fucking zombie apocalypse is the quietest goddamn apocalypse I've ever heard in my fucking life.
Yeah, because you're hearing the sirens.
Sorry. It's the quietest apocalypse that I didn't hear. Quietest apocalypse I never heard.
Hear it, and it's just like 28 days later.
Like, the cops are all dead. The fucking street is, like, ripped to the fucking shreds. And you're just like, what the fuck happened? And the guys are all like, what the fuck happened?
Right.
And they still take the fucking hostages.
Yeah.
There was no reason for them to take the hostages at this point.
They take... Dumbest hostage ever, too, by the way. This guy. This fucking guy. So they take him over to this fucking, warehouse kind of place. Yeah. And this dude's like, "You better let us go, because I'm taking mental images of all of you, and I'm remembering everything you say." And I'm just like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, like, stop talking about it. Just, if you take the fucking notes, take the goddamn notes, but don't tell them you're taking notes. It's a quick way to get your ass killed.
Yeah, even the girl's like, "I'm not going to tell anybody." He goes, "I fucking am."
Yeah.
I'm just like,
he was very annoying also.
Oh my god, I was so happy to see him die.
Yeah. He died bad, too.
Yeah, he did. But, like, we cut over to the grandparents.
Hang on, because we cut when they arrive back at the warehouse. they know there's a zombie apocalypse happening. They're like immediately like, "That's zombies."
Oh yeah, like they catch on quick.
But they say it like, "Ah, fuck, again? Tuesday already?"
Okay, so it's not even them. It's the blonde girl that they kidnapped who is like, "No, you guys are fucking stupid. This is what's going on. This is how you do it."
Yeah, to tell them how to kill him. Yeah,
because they're like, "Shoot him in the head."
Because Mental Mickey goes up and shoots him in the stomach, and then the arm, and then takes another arm off, shoots him in the leg,
gets bitten,
and then gets bitten, and then they're like, "You have to shoot him in the head." It's common sense.
Yeah, because he's like, "How do you know that, huh? You with these guys?"
Yeah, he's like, everybody knows that. Like,
yeah.
So he shoots the fucking zombie off of him.
In the mouth.
The mouth stays on, which I thought was funny. It was kind of clever. And then you see a woman walking around the corner with a stroller.
Yeah.
And
shoots the lady
immediately. Goes over to pick up the fucking kid, and the kid goes zombie. And he's like, "Oh god!" And then just punts the child. Hits a fucking billboard
with a Target on it,
with a Target logo on it.
And I'm just like,
even the guy in the movie was like, "Too much, too fucking much."
I was just like, yeah, you're reaching, you're reaching for a laugh there.
Yeah,
this is where I'm like, is this epic movie?
Exactly, it was too much.
Too B movie.
I'm sorry, that hostage girl, like, she should have been leading the whole fucking thing. Yeah. Because even when they take her in, he's like, "We can't get a hold of anybody. The lines are dead. Did you try the radio?" Mm-hmm. What? We don't have a radio.
There's a radio in the van.
There's a radio in the van that you took us in. Oh.
Right.
Well, I'm going to go try that then.
And, like...
So... We cut back to the old folks' home where the zombie apocalypse
most badass crew in the world.
Yeah. Fucking
way more.
Alan Ford just fucking knocking zombies back with fucking hooks for days. The old lady Peggy fucking bashing zombies in the head with lamps.
Yeah, like they end up getting into this kitchen.
Yeah, they realize they're kind of fucked. They're kind of locked in from the front and the back, but they get this kitchen secured. Then they realize that Hamish,
this is my favorite scene in the entire fucking movie.
Oh man,
he's sleeping. They're like, oh, he must have slept through the whole thing. And they cut out to him. He's like, Hamish, the zombies. Yeah. He just yells, what? I can't. I'm just gonna come over there.
Yeah.
He gets on his walker, starts hobbling over, and the zombies are starting to come after him. And
Hamish, look out behind you!
There's a zombie, and he turns around and goes, oh! He's on a walker that's just fast enough.
So it's this super like dramatic music chase scene,
and like the zombie will get like right up next to him, and he'll put the walker forward and take that giant step, and then like he'll do it again. And the attorney's like, oh, I gotta get away.
Yeah. It's been a long, like, honest to God, I would have loved to have watched just a bad zombie movie, comedy horror zombie movie about just this old folks home. Goddamn gold.
It's become just two movies in one. And
like, this is where my problem is with it, is that you've got two different movies in one.
Yeah.
And it's the zombies at the old folks home.
And the heist on the other side.
And the heist on the other side, and the hostage thing. Mm-hmm. And, like, really, like, if they had taken the hostage thing more serious and, like, done a whole movie on that, honestly, I think I would have enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Because, like, have, like, Mental Mickey as the antagonist, it kind of would have given it, like a Reservoir Dogs feel almost.
Yeah.
But then having the old folks home mixed in with it and having too much comedy in the heist area.
Yeah.
And then, like, almost not enough comedy at the old folks home sections. Mm-hmm. The only thing that was really funny was just because we're Americans and they're speaking Cockney.
Yeah. I mean, that chase scene, though.
No, the chase scene
is golden.
Gold.
But, like, I'm like, toward the end of this movie, I'm just like, fuck this. I'm making my own zombie movie with blackjack and hookers.
Yeah.
In fact, fuck the zombies.
So, man, it was... But I put it in. I was like, it's a great. It could be a great heist movie. It's just a shit zombie movie.
The potential is there, but it's just not executed quite well enough.
Yeah. So at this point, Mental Mickey's taken the hostages to the back room and tied them up. And he turns after he gets them tied up.
Yeah, they're like, oh shit, untie me, untie me now.
The rest of the group comes in, pull Mickey away, and go to shoot him in the head, but they forget about his metal plate in his head.
So they keep like shooting him and like dodging the bullets as they shoot.
Which I called it, like, as soon as they said meant he had a fucking plate in his head. I knew immediately it was going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
But the amount of times... I'm like,
dude, you've gone 3 shots in. Catch on.
I don't know why they used a fucking grenade next. They could have just, like, put it under his fucking chin and shot.
Yeah. Shut up.
In his mouth and shoot.
In a different spot in his head.
Yeah. So, but they shove a grenade in his fucking mouth.
And he's like, whoa, and looks down at it.
And pulls the pin, and boom, explodes.
Yep.
Which lets the rest of the fucking zombies that were behind in.
Yes. And, like, they get into this car, and he's like, zombies, get the fuck off my car. It's a 5 Series. And I'm like, it's a zombie apocalypse, dude. Fuck your Beamer.
Jesus Christ. Okay. So they go over, and they're going to save Granddad. And on the way, they need to stop and pick up weapons from Mickey's fucking stash storage crate.
I like this line in the old folks' home, though, where they're like, what are these things? And Hamish is just sitting there and go, it's obvious, isn't it? They're vampires. And I'm like,
Alan Ford shuts that shit
I kind of got a giggle out of that.
Yeah. Alan Ford shut that shit quick down. So he was like, they're fucking zombies. But they get to this fucking the crate, and they open the fucking door, and I still do not know what this fucking line means.
What is it?
They open the fucking crate up, and they're like all shocked at the amount of weapons, and she goes, woofing Nora.
So when I went to England, I heard this line once, where we were on stage and this dude does like this giant fucking thing or whatever, and this girl just goes, woofing Nora, and I kind of looked at her and went, alright. I just kept watching. So I don't know what it means either. But like, huh?
Anybody knows what woofing Nora means? Let me know.
Well, they kind of put context on it for us Americans because they switch over to Homeboy. He's just like, fuck me.
Yeah, I get it somewhere along the lines of like, fuck me or fucking hell or something like that.
Jesus, that's huge.
It's like a shock phrase. But
yeah.
Somebody tell me what the fuck woofing Nora is.
We'll look it up later.
So then you get this. They get to the old folks' home with all the guns, and they get in through the fucking roof, and they have this fucking gear up scene with the old folks that I absolutely love.
Tool up!
The old folks make this fucking movie.
Oh my god, they do, because they're like, look, this can do this, so be careful with, and they're paring down scopes and shit.
Alan Ford did not need anybody's shit, alright?
They duct tape a fucking Mac 10 to the
fucking walker of Hamish. They give a shotgun to the old man in the fucking wheelchair.
He just starts shooting it.
Immediately fires it. Fucking Peggy, he was like, okay, so go ahead and grab, go ahead and put it in here. And she's just like, snap, slap, schnigger.
And you're like, was she in the war too?
Fucking, okay, Peggy, goddamn. And you get this great sequence of this fucking all-out zombie fight with old folks.
Oh yeah, the bitch.
Oh yeah, so
he duct tapes 3 grenades together. He goes, "Look at my invention. I call it the bitch." And I'm like, you just duct tape 3 grenades together, nothing.
It wouldn't even be more effective. I don't imagine. Right. It would just be more shrapnel of a similar sized explosion. It would have been more effective to separate those 3 grenades.
Just throw them out and get some spread damage.
Anyways. So, yeah, the old folks come out and they fucking start slaughtering zombies left and fucking right. And it's a funny scene.
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking gold.
The zombie starts biting on the old man and he's like, wrong leg, you fucker.
Yeah, pulls the fake leg off and starts beating it to death.
Oh, can we talk about the zombie hooligans for a second?
Oh, yeah, so just before they get to the old folks... I wrote this down, too. Just before they get to the fucking old folks' home.
We have zombie Green Street gang going on.
It's 2 fucking sides of what I can only imagine is a soccer feud.
So
or maybe a rugby feud.
So it reminds me a lot of the... I don't know if you ever saw it, but it's Charlie Hunnam's first movie that I've seen. It was called Green Street Hooligans.
Yeah.
Yeah, it reminds me of that where it's they're soccer fans, but they do fight each other on the street.
That's actually what happens with soccer fans, though.
Yeah.
They're
hooligans.
two opposing sides, but they're all fucking zombies in this. And
they've
got
all
painted up
and shit.
And they're fighting each other.
They're just bumping into each other.
Into each other and half-ass shanking each other.
And they're like, even in death, these motherfuckers hate each other.
I was like, what?
I liked it. I really liked it. I thought it was funny.
It was kind of funny.
It was corny as fuck, but
I need you to pick what you want this movie to be.
Either be a B-rate movie or be a horror comedy.
It wasn't even much of a horror comedy. I would almost say we're just doing a straight comedy almost
with zombies.
There's horror elements with just the tearing of people apart. But nobody even dies. No main character humans die after fucking Clive gets pinned down and torn apart.
Yeah, and so they make it to this. Okay, so the double decker. They're on a double decker.
Yeah, they're on a double decker bus that she hot wires, and they get all the old people board the bus, and they're driving away, and it's fucking Jesus.
It breaks down.
It breaks down.
And they're like, oh, the marina's the docks are nearby. Let's get on a boat and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And so they do that. They get to a boat.
They get to a boat,
and they see that it's
murdering
still chained
zombies
up.
still, and just before they pull away, and Just before they pull away, they fucking realize that the boat's still chained up. Get off. And then fucking Alan Ford, granddad, is like, you two get a fucking job and you fucking take care of it. I'm gonna go fucking get this damn chain. And he gets off the boat, goes over, pulls the chain off, and he's like swarmed by zombies. And I'm sitting there the whole time like, why is nobody else shooting the plethora of guns that you have? Like, you could have easily A, gotten off the fucking boat, B, shot from fucking where you were, C, done fucking anything but stare at your grandfather being eaten alive.
And as soon as like they realize that he's down for the count,
then
they get off and start shooting, and they're like, "This is from my fucking granddad." And then before they even shoot a thing, zombies just start dropping.
Yeah.
And Alan Ford is just sitting there. Da, da, da.
Yeah, he's on the ground, like under the zombie, like. And they get on the boat and sail away, and that is the end of the movie.
Yep. And they're like, "Oh, we're gonna save East End."
like hands down, it's a fun movie. Like, watch the movie. But fuck me, that was a lot of survivors.
Yeah, there were like 4 old people and 4 fucking.
Well, because there was Alan Ford, Peggy. Mm-hmm. There was Doreen.
Doreen made it. Yep. And
the 2 boys. Hamish, the cousin, the hostage.
Yep.
So that's 8.
8 fucking survivors in this movie.
Yeah.
You typically don't get more than 4, if that.
Oh, 9. No, there was one more, because there was the guy with the 1 leg.
Oh, yeah, no, he makes it too. Yeah. The old mafia guy.
I'm trying to think if there was another one, because I feel... 10, the guy in the wheelchair. Old man in the wheelchair.
God damn, yeah, dude, there was a lot.
That's too many fucking survivors.
Yeah, holy piss.
Like, Shaun of the Dead kept it to 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
So...
Fuck, man.
Yeah.
But,
so it's... Yeah. Quick, like some, like, TLDR review, like, it's just... It's a fun movie. I would recommend people watch it.
Dude, I was
if you're looking for a bad movie that you're just gonna laugh at with your friends... Watch this movie. It's funny. It's enjoyable. Mm-hmm. No, there's ups and no, there's downs. Yeah. Like, watch it with a grain of fucking salt. Yeah. Enjoy it, and then don't let it bog you down.
Right. No, I completely agree.
Plain and simple.
100%. Like, this is definitely like...
This is the best bad movie we've done.
Would I rewatch it? Maybe if I was like throwing a Halloween party or something.
I think I would rewatch it with friends. I wouldn't rewatch it by myself. I'd watch it with friends.
If like I have friends coming over, they're like, let's watch a bad horror movie. Like, you know what? Let's throw this one on. Why not?
Exactly. We're gonna do our accidental horror now, but we've got one more little nugget for you.
Yeah, we've got some big news here.
We got a lot of news for you after this, but
yes.
So our accidental horror of the day actually comes from a video game this time around. What?
Halo.
That's the word you just said?
Yep.
That's not what you said.
No, it is
you
not.
You said That's what you said.
It sounded like what you would think the Michael Myers at Spirit Halloween looks like.
I want everybody to rewind this fucking like 1 minute back. You're gonna just hear say Halo is the series we're doing. We're talking the original fucking Halo.
Yeah.
This is when the flood appears. There is a severe tonal shift.
Oh yeah, it gets dark fucking
once
fast.
The fucking flood hits.
Yeah.
Because the whole time you've been just like, oh yeah, I'm doing this fun first person shooter where I'm going through and I'm murdering
combat evolved.
Yeah, I'm fighting a fucking intergalactic war. Yeah, awesome. They're shooting at me, I'm shooting at them. It's all good. And then
what the fuck are these things?
All of a sudden you get to this purple area alien ship, and it is this deep evil, like this deep-seated evil that hasn't been seen in forever, known as the Flood. Yeah. And then they fucking flood the fuck out at your ass, and it's just these fucking small, creepy crawler motherfuckers that are jumping at you and swarming all over the fucking place. It is a massive tonal shift.
Oh yeah, no, it freaked the fuck out of me. As a kid, like I wasn't... So my mom didn't let me play shooters as a kid, so I had to sneak over to my buddy's house. So there was Vincent across the street. He had a PlayStation. JR had an Xbox. So of course we always went to JR's house. And
oh, I'm sorry. Do you not want to play Spider-Man today?
I hate you. I hate you so much. Such a good looking game. But like, we went over to his house and he was like, dude, I got Halo. Let's play it. And I was like, the fuck is this game? Because I grew up in a PlayStation family. And we start playing. I'm like, oh, wow, this is fucking great. This is fucking great. Flood appears. I'm like, what the fuck?
Like, it's the first time you ever like start running away in this game.
Yeah.
So it's just it's a huge tone shift from what the rest of the game was, and it is a memorable fucking moment for me.
Without a doubt.
That's the accidental horror.
Yep.
And our extra bit of the day is actually a little bit of review. Fucking those weren't words. Those
what?
are not words at all. It came out of my mouth.
Yeah, go back about 30 seconds here, and we'll get back on his ass for going. And
go back 2 more minutes, and you'll hear.
Shut the fuck up.
So it is actually a review from our new sponsor. From Planet Deadline. This is an escape room in Colorado Springs that contacted us and actually had us come out to review their horror escape room.
Yeah, Staycation.
Yes.
Which they did.
I wish we would have gotten to this last month.
It's a cabin in the woods theme, too. And it's really good. The storyline for this shit is badass.
It is amazing. And I have never done a escape room. So me going into this, I was worried because in my mind, I'm being locked in a room and forced to solve a puzzle. So images of Saw are dancing through my head.
Let's play a game.
Yeah. That's literally what I'm doing. Like, lock me in a room and tell me to fucking play a game until this timer runs out. If I don't solve the timer, I don't know what happens.
Yeah, and like, I had done one once before in Virginia, but it was really tight-packed. And I get really bad anxiety and claustrophobia when I'm packed into a tight area. I'm a big motherfucker. We're big guys. You don't put us in tight spaces. Yeah. Common sense.
And we took 2 of our friends with us.
Yep. Fuck Rodney and Eric.
Yep. Rodney has served his time. Stop telling him fuck himself.
Fuck Rodney.
So
he made up for it.
So they came with us and they did this with us. We're all big dudes.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, like when we first get in there, it was tight. It was a little small.
Yeah.
But after the door shut and that timer started,
you don't pay any attention to it.
I didn't even realize I was in I didn't realize I was in a small area. I did.
No,
it felt
we moved really well.
Yeah, it felt like I was in a fucking home. Like,
yeah.
1, it felt like I was in a home. It didn't feel like a small area. 2, I forgot I was locked in. I was so focused on the puzzle, I forgot.
And we're all in each of our own corners, so like if we need to move somewhere, it's like, hey, I'm going over there. So we shift, and it moved really easily. Yeah,
communication is just so massively important, and the way we communicated, I forgot we were locked into this room. I forgot this place was tiny.
No, it flowed really well. The way that they made this place was very good.
Yes.
And they made it so that we have to communicate. We have to do this. And they didn't even tell us this has an 18% success rate, this room here. And we got it done with 8 minutes left on the clock.
Yeah. We were incredily happy about that.
It was tough.
But even then, so we're trying to solve the series of murders that happen, and we get halfway through, and I'm like, I'm kind of curious, because I was like, this doesn't seem like there should be a lot of puzzles in this area. And then we solve one puzzle, and it opens a fucking sliding mystery door to a whole new room.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Jesus, this place is fucking dope.
Yeah, and if you're listening to this thinking that we're going to give you clues, we're fucking not.
No, we're not. I'm not telling you what was in that room. I'm not going to tell you the codes.
I will tell you that what was in there made Twist jump a little bit. I was...
Stop trying. You've been trying to pin this on me since day one.
Rodney, Eric, and Jordan were just bitches when it came to jump scares.
Yeah. The 3 of us were all so horrified. Not the 1, the 3. It wasn't like Sik heard electricity crackle that sounded like a taser and jumped practically into our freaking arms.
jumped away from you guys.
You just admitted it.
Nope.
You just said it. I jumped away.
I'm editing that out.
Uh-huh.
No, but this place was really fucking fun.
Yeah.
I'd 10 out of 10 would do it again. If we get the chance, I definitely want to go back and try out that alien room that they had.
Oh, yeah, they had alien room. It looked like they had 3 or 4
rooms.
Different rooms. And we could be wrong. They could be more.
And they are setting something up that they told us about as well. Yeah, they're setting up a VR experience.
Yes, and we may be actually going back to test that out.
Yeah.
And we will let you guys know on that as well. Mm-hmm. They're still in the beta room on that, so we're going to see how that goes.
Yep.
But, it looked incredible. The experience was amazing. It's a great time to have with your friends. This Planet Deadline here in Colorado Springs.
Yes, they're at 4758 North Chestnut Street here in Colorado Springs, Colorado.
Yep, call to reserve your appointment.
Yep.
All you got to do is just Google Planet Deadline, and you will find it.
Yeah.
It'll pull it right up.
A lot of fun. They're amazing.
And our along with that sponsor, we are sponsored again by the Rampage Room.
Yep.
Just a place to go and break things to relieve stress or just to have fun.
Dude, my mother is donating TVs to this place today.
Yeah.
My grandmother shares their posts on Facebook. She loves it.
It's being able to see people breaking things and having fun, listening to you get to listen to whatever music you want in the rooms.
I kind of want to break shit to Pork and Beans by Weezer. And you can.
Yeah.
You can.
You can. I mean, everything from liquor bottles, alarm clocks, TVs, printers, Keurig machines, coffee pods, trophies, everything.
Yeah. Who of us has not wanted to see the inner workings of a VHS player?
But yeah, you just go in, they set you up with some safety equipment, and then you just break things. They look at it at 3570 North Academy Boulevard. That's on the corner of North Carefree and Academy, right by Wade's Cafe and Faded Image Barbershop. Mm-hmm. And that whole plaza is really lighting off.
Oh, yeah, they've got some crazy shit.
Yeah, they're putting in an axe-throwing bar that's going to be starting up September. There's a second escape room over there. There's ATL Wings is coming to that location. Taste of Philly's already over there. Rampage Room. It's popping off. It's
popping off, yeah. They're definitely getting some shit done over there.
Definitely go check them out. Get a hold of them, reserve your appointment, or just do walk-ins too.
Yeah. Don't they have a September special going on right now?
Yes. So call before the 16th and reserve your appointment. First 100 people to reserve an appointment for September will get half off of any package over $40. So, I mean, it's a huge money saver for, if you want to break a TV.
And they're constantly having deals like this, too. So don't even just listen to this weekly and try to figure it out from there. Follow them on Facebook, man, and figure that out, too.
Check them out on their website, rampageroomcos.com. So, definitely.
And speaking of their websites, we have ways you can connect with us.
Oh, yeah. If you want to talk to us, if you want us to let us know what you think about a movie, because this is just our opinion.
Yeah.
If we want to know what you think.
Yeah.
So message us, comments.
Hit us with suggestions too, please. We're begging for them at this point.
Give us some bad horror movies, guys.
We want you to hear what you want to hear, so tell us what you want to hear so that we can give that to you.
And we're trying to work on the format still, so we're trying to figure out whether we should do truly bad, or if we should do movies that deemed good but are bad.
Yeah.
That sort of stuff. So let us know what you want, and we will try to accommodate.
Yeah, hit us up at our. You can comment and definitely subscribe to us. On
comment, subscribe for sure. We need that for sure.
You can hit us up on Facebook, which we just hit 175 likes on Facebook at Sik&TwistedHorrorcast.
Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, thank you. We love that. I check it every day, and I'm just like, more. And we can also hit us up on our Gmail, which is sikandtwisted@gmail.com.
Sik&TwistedHorrorcast.
Sik&TwistedHorrorcast. Sorry, I always do that.
Every time. Sik&TwistedHorrorcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, so it's just hit us up, man. Let us know what you want to hear.
So yeah, that's it for today. And as always, he is Sick.
And he is Twisted.
And this has been the Sik and Twisted Horrorcast.
Have a killer week.